Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing? Is this mic on? I hope this mic is on. Listen, how are you guys? My name is Taurea Vision Avant, and let me just pull the mic up a little bit closer to me so y'all can hear. But listen, this is the Vision Impact Hour, and this is your first time being here. I'm so thrilled to have you guys here. This show is all about highlighting men and women who are impacting the world with their words. Okay. So I'm over here multitasking real quick because I want y'all to be able to hear this. But listen, y'all, I'm not going to hold y'all to it. We've got some really great people that I'm going to be talking to you guys about on today. So y'all just really kind of like, grab y'all popcorn, okay? Because this is going to be an incredible show. No, truly, it's going to be an amazing show. We have some incredible people that we're going to be bringing here. Now, for those of you guys who want to learn more about our show, you want to learn how to be a part of the show, get on the show. First things first, I'm going to tell you guys one of the easiest ways is to be a part of our Book Profits Club family. I'm serious. Because when you join the Book Profits Club, our goal is to really be able to introduce you to those opportunities, to those platforms. I'll talk to you more about that down the line. But we are also looking for individuals to be a part of the show that have businesses. So what I'm going to do real quick, guys, before we get into it, is I'm going to play a couple of commercials. Covered the secret to running a successful family childcare business with DeShonda Jennings. Her unique approach intertwines early childhood education with faith and compassion, creating a nurturing environment for our future leaders. DeShonda doesn't just stop there. She's also empowering fellow providers through her innovative childcare coaching methods. Featured in influential outlets like Soigné and Swank, We Empower, and more, her impact is widely recognized. So if you are an aspiring childcare provider seeking to learn how to build a successful business, make sure that you reach out to DeShonda today. Go to her free resource, 10mistakes-to-avoid.com, where you can download her ebook that's going to teach you the mistakes that people typically make when starting a childcare business. Again, 10mistakes-to-avoid.com. We will see you there.
At Miller Fitness, we are firm believers in healthy living from the inside out. Our team of experts is dedicated to helping moms and caregivers evolve into the best version of themselves. With a master certified personal trainer, a certified nutritional coach with a medical background, a licensed clinical social worker, and an accountability coach, we provide holistic support to help women drastically decrease depression, build confidence, and prioritize their health and well-being. Our goal is to help you transform your body, mind, and mood so you can reclaim your happiness and thrive. Discover the power of fitness from the inside out. Find out more at fitbytm.com.
Hey, future business rock stars. I'm Peggy Adrian, and I am with Leaders for Life Consulting, and I am here to help you transform your solopreneur journey or small business into a revenue powerhouse. If you're ready to crush the bottlenecks, create some actionable items, and elevate your business to where you've always dreamed of, you're in the right place. With my proven strategies, personalized guidance, we will unlock the potential and get you to new heights of success.
Yay! So we're going to play some more commercials, guys. And if you're interested in being on the show, I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to do in a minute. But first, let me shout out those of you guys who are watching us live, okay? So, I don't see anything in the chat. So if you're watching us live in the chat, because I see people are watching, go ahead and put your city and state. Now, if you happen to be watching this on any other day outside of Sunday or Wednesday, you might be catching a replay. But if you're watching us right now live, go ahead and put your city and state so that I can holler at y'all in the chat. How you doing? Okay, how are you doing? And so anyways, I'm so excited. I hope y'all are excited because I'm about to bring on a young lady who's just doing some incredible things, okay? Let me tell you something, y'all. We have this. Okay, so let me explain it first. Let me get comfortable. So we actually have with our Book Profits Club 2 different tiers of memberships. And one of the memberships, we offer masterminds, right? And so at our masterminds, each quarter we'll do something different. And one of the masterminds that we do, we've actually partnered with a gentleman by the name of Shay Brown. And we have a series of the making of an entrepreneur. And so we have some incredible men and women who've been able to participate in this docu-series. And once a year, we offer this opportunity for BPC members to come and be a part of this. And so we're going to be airing on today one of our BPC members. We're going to be airing their actual making of an entrepreneur. Hold up. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Making of an entrepreneur. Did it play? There we go. Their docu-series. And so let's go ahead and get into it. Are y'all ready? Oh, I see some people in the chat. Let me shout y'all out real quick. Hello, Doris. How are you doing, Doris? Good evening to you. Hello, Destiny Brown. Good evening to you. And anybody else that's watching, we have more people that are watching. We're streaming on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, all that stuff. But we are also streaming on E360 TV under the Trajectory Network. So we'll talk about that. But let's go ahead and get into this amazing edition of the making of an entrepreneur. Taurea Rosen is in California, y'all. This young lady is doing some incredible things over in the beautiful Sunshine State. Now, what's exciting about what she teaches on is she teaches on perimenopause. Now, if you're a woman, it's almost a guarantee you're going to experience the change of life, right? And if you're a man who loves a woman, no matter how you love her, whether it's somebody that you love intimately or through family or friendship, you're going to be dealing with someone who's going to deal with the change of life. But a lot of us have never been taught about what takes place in the stages leading up to. And so Taurea Rosen has been educating women and men all over the country on perimenopause. Well, we're going to go ahead and hear her story on the making of an entrepreneur. So y'all, let's go ahead and give it up for Taurea Rosen.
I am Taurea Rosen. I help women clear the brain fog, regulate sleep, and address the heat as they go through their perimenopausal years to the next chapter of life. I got started in this field due to my history of not knowing when I went through a season of illness and unusual symptoms. And as I was going through that period, I began to ask other women, did anybody tell you what was going to happen to your body? And the majority of them said no. So the more that I asked and the more that I heard, I realized that we needed to shake the fear, ditch the shame, and embrace the change. And if no one else was going to say anything, then I decided that I would say something. So I wrote a book, Perimenopause, What Your Mother and Girlfriends Did Not Tell You. And my goal is that we as women and the men in our families know what is to come, know what to expect, and we can share, and so on and so on. I overcame a setback in my business even before my business began. I was told that I should write a book, so I did sign up for a book writing course. I did write the book. However, I didn't want to share it. Knowing that others needed to hear was still not enough for me to go boldly. However, I surrounded myself with people who were encouraging, people who would not accept no for an answer. And then I had to do the work and realize that yes, you are enough. You are the one who should be able to say, other women need to know about perimenopause. So overcoming that setback, first the book. It didn't get written until I was well into my 60s, but it's written. So I share with you today, it does not matter how old you are. It does not matter what the setbacks are. Surround yourself with people who believe in you until you have the confidence to believe in yourself, and then go forth and make a difference in the world. When it is all said and done, I would love to be remembered as someone who was fair, someone who was kind, someone who treats others the way that they would want to be treated, even if they did not deserve it. Because each of us has challenges that others may not know about. And so when we interact with others, we may not know or understand that backstory. They may never have heard or have had someone to respect them. They may never have had someone who believed in them. They may never have heard someone who, in spite of the things that they're doing, treat them with kindness. So that's how I would love to be remembered in the world, no matter what I do in the past, no matter what I do in the future, because those are the things. Businesses come and go, people come and go, but how you treat people, they will remember. My favorite quote was passed down from my grandmother to my mother and my mother to me. And they ask 3 questions. Before speaking, ask yourself, is it true? Is it kind? Is it necessary? Now you may be thinking, but I have to say it. You can still say what you need to say. You may just need to take a beat and rephrase how you formulate what you say. It's very easy to pop off. It's very easy to be cruel. That is human nature. But it takes a moment to stop and think, because words once uttered can never be retracted. So is it true? Is it kind? Is it necessary? Has always been my foundation.
I'm muted. Y'all, let's give it up for Taurea Rosen. That was so awesome. I don't have my button, so I'm going to do it right here. Let's go. You know, Taurea, she talked about, doing it kind and is it needed? One of the things we talk about a lot with our church is being gracious with our words, right? And learning how to be gracious. And it has been, for me, I have been a very blunt girl all my life, right? And it has been a process of just learning how to say stuff when it's needed and when it needs to be gracious, right? And so thank you for that reminder, Taurea. Thank you for just really empowering us with so much wisdom. And for those of you ladies and gents that need to know more about perimenopause, I highly encourage you to look her up. If you go to imstillhot.com, that's her website, y'all. I'm Still Hot. So easy to remember. I'm Still Hot. And whatever hot mean to you, whether it's hot or hot, right? So imstillhot.com. Y'all make sure y'all plug in. Well, listen, we're going to pay a couple more bills. So I see you guys in the chat. Let me shout some of you guys out in the chat. Let's see. Brittany Wilder. Awesome. Hello, Brittany. We've got Blue Impressions Publishing. Hello, Tanya. Oh, Lisa Crawford. Hey, Lisa, how are you? Welcome, everybody that is watching. If you are watching on any one of the streaming platforms, please go ahead and drop a comment in the chat. And now we're gonna pay some bills. So I'm gonna play a couple commercials, and then we're gonna be right back.
Into the vivid streets of innovation with Blue Impressions Publishing. We're the pros in creating books with purpose, helping authors, coaches, and consultants to actualize their dreams. From custom coloring books that speak to your clients, to workbooks that set off fresh concepts, and self-help books that navigate your personal journey. Fire up your creativity and increase your income with Blue Impressions. Find out more at yourartisticexpressions.com, where words and art meet.
Yes. So if you guys need to have a book written, make sure y'all go to Blue Impressions Publishing so you can check them out. Okay, so let's get into it, because normally I would play our Author All Stars commercial. But baby, we already got all of our 50 authors for Author All Stars, which is our annual event taking place in Atlanta, Georgia. Listen, if you're an author, if you're a speaker, if you're a coach, you want to be in the building. We're going to be talking more about it. We don't have a lot of tickets to the dinner because this dinner is really all about highlighting our authors and they're bringing their guests. But we'll talk more about that as the weeks are to come. But this leads me into the next portion of the show because we have some amazing authors that are a part of this magazine. And you know what? I'm going to actually let them share with you why you should actually vote for them. So let me bring up one of our incredible authors and then I'll just give you a little brief bio about this young lady. But let's bring up one of our first authors. Let's go with Brittany Wilder.
Hello, hello. My name is Brittany Wilder. I am a Master Abundant Life and NLP coach, and I help women who have tried it all lose weight within 30 days and keep it off. I just wanted to come on really quick and just talk about myself and why I feel like you should vote for me to be one of the top 20 Author All-Stars at the Author All-Stars Award this year in December. So my book I started actually 15 years ago, you guys. Started working on it and I actually finished it this year. And it is a book truly about overcoming. It's a book about being bold enough and courageous enough to go in the past and address issues that affect your future and affect what's going on in your now. And it really is this whole process of going through that, working through it and getting to a place where you can now attract what you want out of life. And you can attract the things that are meant for you to have. You can attract those promises that God has promised you. And so I feel like I should be voted because I am literally using my book to change lives. I am in the community. I am sharing stories. I am reading out of my book, reading excerpts at these different events. I am posted up selling books. I am doing different speaking engagements about my book. I literally walk it, talk it, and I'm all about it. And so I feel like because I do those different things and my book is just not just something that I completed and it's just sitting there collecting dust, but I actually am going out and utilizing it and sharing it with the world, sharing my stories, helping people address their own stuff, helping people become aware of what's really going on underneath. I feel like that is something that is very, 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 very bold, and it is very, 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 very fierce. And I just believe that that is something that is really honorable. And so I feel like I should be voted in the top 20 for the Author All-Stars. So vote for me, Brittany Wilder. I can be found at BrittanyWilder.com if you want to connect with me. And also in any platform, any social media, I am found at Brittany Wilder. Thank you so much for this time and vote for me.
Yes, Brittany. So now let me just give you a brief bio about Brittany real quick. This is her beautiful flyer. Y'all see it? Hold on. Y'all can still see me, but that's okay. So let me just tell you a little bit about Brittany real quick, okay? So Brittany Wilder is a Master Certified Abundant Life Coach and Master Certified NLP practitioner. Her specialization is in healing grief, thriving after heartbreak, and successful weight loss, okay? She believes that people have the ability to live the life of their wildest dreams, but they have to be willing to do their work first. Brittany is a lead by example type of coach and shares her own personal experience of trauma and past hurts to help her clients through their own stuck places. Bolder, better, wilder is her truest testimony of becoming the most authentic version of herself. Y'all, let's go ahead and give it up for Brittany. Yes. And so if you want to vote for her, you're going to go to authorallstars.com/vote. Or if you go to authorallstar.com/vote, it works. It doesn't matter. So authorallstars.com/vote. Well, now I'm going to bring on another one of our Author All-Stars that you can vote for. Let's give it up for Tanyelle.
It's me, Tanyelle, also known as Coach T, and I help moms and caregivers drastically decrease depression through fitness without neglecting their own health and well-being. My book, Happiness Reclaimed: How Fitness Helped Me Overcome Anxiety and Postpartum Depression, It's my own personal journal about how fitness has helped me overcome anxiety and depression. It's a guide for women looking to reclaim their happiness through the transformative power of physical and mental health. Not just lose weight, but find mental strength in order to prioritize themselves. This impact has led me to speak on stages and platforms across the globe. I would love your vote to be one of the Author All-Stars top 20 authors because I am truly making an impact across the world. So make sure you vote for me, and thank you in advance.
Make sure that you vote for her, y'all, in advance. But let me go ahead and tell you a little bit about Tanyelle as well. So, as you guys heard, Tanyelle Miller, known as Coach T, is a certified master trainer, wellness creator, and mental health advocate. She's a founder of Tanyelle Miller Fitness, which integrates physical fitness with mental well-being. Coach T is passionate about helping moms and caregivers reduce depression through fitness without neglecting their own health and happiness. After experiencing postpartum depression, she created Mentally Fit, a virtual program that empowers women, especially moms of color, to regain control over their physical and mental health. As a fitness model, brand ambassador, author, and speaker, she inspires others with her journey of resilient transformation. Through her signature approach, she combines mindset shifts, nutrition, and movement to help women evolve into their best selves. Her mission is to help women build confidence, find joy, and overcome depression. So let's give it up again, y'all, for Tanyelle Miller. So listen, y'all. So that is an incredible opportunity. Author All-Stars, right? It's an incredible opportunity. But the reason why you want to vote for one of these young ladies is because at the conference, we're going to be selecting the top 20 authors. Now, the top 20 authors are going to get an even bigger opportunity. But look, can I just share some stuff with you guys? So first of all, what's super exciting about this conference, last year, the city of Atlanta, they actually awarded us with Author All-Stars Day. Author All-Stars Day is December the 15th. And so what we're going to be doing that's really special is we're going to be having a live broadcast that's going to take place where we're going to be streaming all over the place, okay? Multiple platforms, and we're going to be highlighting our incredible authors. Now, we're going to be highlighting them from the dinner. So we're going to be recording them at the dinner. Everybody will get a chance to come and do a quick video where we're going to highlight all of them to commemorate Author All-Stars Day that was given to us by the city of Atlanta. They're going to be receiving these amazing plaques that are amazing. When I tell you, they are so nice, that will include their digital cover of the magazine, as well as one of the article pages of their actual 2 to 4 page spread article. Another thing they're going to be receiving is the Lifetime Achievement Award. Now, this award is issued by the United States government, by the president and vice president. This is a prestigious award, and in order to actually receive this award, you must have put in a specific number of hours of service in your space. And so for our Author All-Stars, we received over 1,000 plus applications. We did over 250 plus interviews. We only selected 50 people. And the reason why we did these interviews is because, again, we had to make sure that they qualified to receive the Lifetime Achievement Award. Y'all, this dinner is going to be amazing, and we haven't even announced all of the announcements that are going to be taking place. We also have our Book Profits Club members that are going to be coming there to receive awards of different types. We have some who are going to be getting 5-figure awards, 6-figure awards, our big checks, where they're going to be able to display how much money they've been able to earn since they've been plugged in. And so this awards dinner ceremony is going to be amazing. And not just the fact that it's amazing with the award, the food. Hello? The food is going to be amazing. And so, y'all, I'm excited. I'm pumped up. Let me see what y'all talk about over here in the chat. So Wanda D. Hollis, what's going on there? How you doing? Yes, Brittany. That's Brittany right there in the chat. Hello, hello, hello. Let's go, let's go. And so, guys, if you are in the chat, I want y'all to just go ahead and keep on chatting it up real quick because we do have some stuff we're going to talk about. Now, if y'all don't mind, so this is the thing. Let me tell y'all about my day. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do this. We're gonna get into the segment called "As Real as It Gets." Let's get it. Okay, so this segment is called "As Real as It Gets," and I didn't have no kind of little sound or nothing. By the way, this show it airs on the Trajectory Network on E360 TV. Guys, you can also just simply go to the visionimpacthour.com to see the show. But this show, it actually is, we have more than 1.9 million downloads to this show, to this network, views every single month. And so I'm just very honored to be able to be in this space. And as we continue to, just really set up our studio, because y'all, this is not like we finally got the location. And so now we're about to have an amazing studio. It has been a journey since I decided that I wanted to go ahead and be a part of this show and create this opportunity for authors. Y'all, it's been a lot. And if you guys are entrepreneurs, I could tell you guys that, in this process of being an entrepreneur, it look like my words is off right now too, child. What in the world? But being an entrepreneur takes work, right? It's a grind. I'm grateful to say that I've been in this space for I won't say a very long time, because I guess that really just depends on who I'm talking to. But I've been an entrepreneur since 2000, well, technically 1999. I've been an entrepreneur since 1999. That's when I first joined the space of launching a business. But for 10 years, I was not successful at all because I wasn't really an entrepreneur. I was a tripreneur. But in the past, that now makes it'll almost be 16 years. I've been able to be in a space where I've earned, more than I could have ever earned on a job. In fact, this is no disrespect to anybody, because I went to Hampton University. Shout out to my HBCUs. I got a degree in computer science, and the most I ever made in a year was like $27,000, and that was salary. And so I've never made or earned that much or earned what I've earned as an entrepreneur. But y'all do know that it's not for everyone, right? This entrepreneurship space is not for everyone. It is definitely a journey. But yeah, what I want to talk about though, on as real as it gets, y'all, is literally being in a space where, number one, you're operating in your true purpose, but also doing it with integrity. And so I want to ask you guys a question. If you are a coach, I would love for you guys to let me know. Okay, Destiny. Destiny will let me know how she was talking about she was 9. Girl, don't try to do me. Destiny said she was 9 years old when I started this business, when I started being an entrepreneur, right? Yes, Brittany, it does, right? I can't wait either. That is Lena Peyton Webb of Blue Impressions Publishing. Oh, you just got home, Daria. Please make sure we just aired your Making of an Entrepreneur. You were just phenomenal. So you can always, of course, watch the replay. But okay, so when I decided, y'all, that I wanted to get into coaching, right? And so this has been sitting on my heart in so many different ways. And I want to talk to you guys about, just getting into the space and doing business with integrity. Why am I talking about that? Well, I did a live the other day, and I was talking about the fact that, especially those of you guys who are in the coaching industry, there has been a major shift in the coaching industry. Right now, as I'm speaking to you, we have a lot of people who just as little as 2 years ago were having 6-figure months, are barely making. And when I tell you guys this, I am literally telling you that I have talked to several coaches who were having 6-figure months and barely making maybe $10,000 a month. There's been a major shift. And one thing that I've learned is that during the shutdown, y'all remember the shutdown, right? There were so many coaches that were just flourishing. I was talking to, in fact, I'm going to be playing a quick video when I wrap it up today, because I'm on my way to Punta Cana tomorrow for a mastermind retreat. And I ain't even packed, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. Lord, I'm so all over the place. But that's neither here nor there. It's been a lot going on, right? Great things, though. All praises to God. But we were having a conversation about how they used to be on Clubhouse. And how many of y'all got a Clubhouse account? Who got a Clubhouse? Anybody else was here on Clubhouse? Listen, I built a Clubhouse, but I'm just not a big phone conversationalist. Like, I just don't like being on the phone talking for a long time, for an extended period of time, right? So I'm just not about to do that. Things changed so much. Yep, they've changed so much. And so let me let y'all see what she said. And so everybody was on Clubhouse, y'all. And I had talked to so many people that were telling me, man, on Clubhouse, this is an audio only format, where people were selling $5,000 packages. And they was like, listen, these people, I never even met these people. They were just signing up for these 5,000 because everybody had time and people have more money. Because think about it, when you're spending time at home and you're not out and about, right? When you're spending time at home, you're not out and about, you're saving money. So people were saving up coins and had money to spend. They got money to blow. And so people were investing. It was easier for people to say, oh, let me just see what happens. I'm gonna spend my $5,000. And you had all these coaches that were popping up. And I don't want to sound like a hater, but you really did have coaches that were popping up who did not care about integrity, who did not care about changing nobody's life, who didn't even know half the stuff they was coaching on. They was making some money. I mean, people was creating courses on all types of stuff. And I'm an advocate for, if it's something that you are passionate in, people pay for information. But I don't believe in just creating a coaching program just because you can make money. To me, that's not of integrity. And so you had these coaches that were popping up left and right just to make money. And I'm telling you, the conversations that I've had with some of these high ticket coaches, before years ago, literally making up programs on the fly. And so they about to charge this audience $10,000 for a program that they haven't even thought of. For some of these people, it's their last $10,000 they have. They're praying and hoping and wishing that this works. And for me, I just did not see that to be beneficial. You got one? Yeah. You know what? I got one too, right, Daria? And so sometimes I'll pop in to see, are people, you know what though? A lot of people are now going over to X and they're on Spaces. It's called Spaces. So it's a very similar Clubhouse feature called Spaces. But yeah, man. So like, I'm noticing, and I've talked to so many people and I've seen it. I've seen it with my own eyes. People who were making $80, $90, $100,000 a month, easily selling packages, are struggling. And I've been coaching in this same space, same audience with the same goals since 2015. So I've been here for a long time and I've seen a lot. But today, more than ever, people are truly looking for people who are going to be honest and keep it real and who got integrity. And so, for me, as we continue to grow, like what we're doing at Book Profits Club, y'all, like I will literally let go of clients. Like I pay attention to people who show up to stuff that we're doing. And I'm gonna be honest, y'all, like I try to create so many different things, and sometimes I overpromise too much because I have to get all this stuff delivered, which is a blessing. And it's so many different things that I have, and this is not me. I just want y'all to say, like, I have a wealth of knowledge. I know a lot, But this is not because of me, it's because of God. And I thank God for it every day. And so like, I'm one of those creators where it's like, squirrel, 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 squirrel. And I'm like, oh, let me create this, let me create that. And I'm trying to find as many different things that I can provide to our BPC family. And so when I put in so much work and I see people not showing up out of integrity, I will fire clients. And I think we got to get into a space where we are around people who care that much that they would rather not take your money just because they can. Like, I just fired like 3 people that are paying like $500 a month to $500 to almost $700 a month for our program. And I told my assistant, I don't ever see them show up to nothing. Let's go ahead and just stop. They're not even using the program. They're not stop their services. And I have a question I want to pose to you guys. Have you ever thought about doing something like that? Like, if you have clients who are just literally not taking advantage of all the hard work, don't you feel a way? But would you be willing to have that much care for your clients, that much that you're just like, I'd rather not even take your money if you're not going to take what we're doing and invest into it, and not just your money. And so I wonder if there's other, I was thinking that to myself. I was like, because I've not met a lot of people who are like that. I do have a couple people who, yes, I talked to, who have told me, yes, they have been in the position where they have made a decision to not take someone's money, but it'll be for different reasons. It might be for the fact that I don't want to deal with that person because they might be a headache, or I don't want to deal with that person because of this and this and this. But have you ever thought about being in a space as a coach where you might say, if I'd rather not take your money if you're not going to plug in. And I just want to see if I'm by myself in this. I know that sounds crazy. Do it. But I was wondering about that because I actually, one of the clients got mad, which I get it, because it's almost like, word? You're just going to not take my... And so one of our clients did get mad, got upset. And I mean, understandable, but you're not showing up to stuff. Why should we keep charging you if you're not going to plug in? And I'm just hoping that as we continue to get into the space of coaching, that we have more coaches that believe in the purpose of transformation versus profiting. Because when you believe in the purpose of transformation, and you truly have a desire to help transform lives, guess what God is going to do? He always is going to protect that bottom line. Okay? The income will always come. But we as coaches, especially in this day more than ever, we've got to start making sure, because this industry is shifting, that we're not just doing this for $1, but doing this with integrity with the goal of truly impacting and changing lives. Does that make sense? And so you said, I will fire a client and have fired clients, especially if they weren't ready. Amen. Right? You're not by yourself. I can relate. Amen. Big facts, big facts. And so, yeah, so it was definitely, I'm grateful though to be in that position, because everybody cannot be in that space to say, I could just fire someone and say, you know what, here's $1,500, no more. I don't want it. I'd rather not. And still be able to pay staff, still be able to pay for the expansion and the growth. But it takes a process. And I believe that in doing things like that, well, yes, the people maybe that you have to let go won't necessarily love it. But the truth is that you're doing this for a bigger reason than just to be able to have influence, income, and all that stuff. So yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about on today. And each week we're going to talk about different stuff on As Real As It Gets. I really want y'all to plug in to this show. And I also want to bring people up here. So like, if you know that you want to be a part of the show, and maybe you want to join in one of the conversations, well, I'm going to start opening up opportunities for you guys to come on in. Now, we air every Wednesday and Sunday. So depending upon, because you saw Daria Rosen, her making of the entrepreneur was great. We had a chance to meet Taurea Miller as well as Brittany Wilder. And so we may have some additional time where I want to talk about just different hot topics when it comes to the speaking world, the coaching world, the author world. We'll have all types of conversations. And so you guys may get a chance to pop on in and be on the show. And you never know, you might see yourself on TV too. Well, listen, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this thing on up because I do want to bring up a conversation that I had with two young ladies about a mastermind retreat that I'm actually headed to on tomorrow. But the next one is going to be coming up in April. And so make sure if you're interested and you want to learn more about this mastermind, the location is to be determined. Make sure that you message myself or any of these young ladies. Also, if you would like to be a part of the Vision Impact Hour, all you need to do is go to info.thevisions.hour.com. Info, let me see, do I got that on? Do I got one of them things? Let me see. Info dot, I think I do, maybe not. No, that's my training I was giving y'all. Info, there it is. So go to info.thevisions.hour.com. You can go there and you can actually learn more. You submit your information so that you can have your commercial to play. If you want to be a part of one of our bigger segments, of course, this is for our Book Profits Club members, or you want to learn how you could become an author all-star for 2025. All of that, make sure you go to info.the Vision Impact Show today. All right, y'all. Well, let's go ahead and play this real quick, and then we're going to wrap it on up. All right. Love you guys. Thank you for being a part of the conversation. And hopefully, I'll see you guys on next Wednesday. God bless.
Look, every time I hear, you gotta jam to it a little bit. You can't help it. You can't help it. Yo, what's going on? I am so excited to be here and to pop in. And I am popping in with two of my faves, y'all. It's Deanna Jean, your collab queen. And I am bringing y'all what y'all wanted. I'm bringing you what you want, right? So people are getting in my DMs and they're saying, Deanna, I see this retreat coming up. Who's speaking? Because y'all know I was like, we keep it behind the cuff a little bit. Who's speaking? What y'all gonna be talking about? All of that. First of all, you should have signed up. You should have been there. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna do you a little solid today. I said I gotta bring in a couple of the speakers for Collabs International because first of all, you need to know who these folks are. But secondly, because I want you to see what you're going to be missing so that you can make sure that the next time when it pops off again, April 28th, 2025, right? Mark your calendar, that your face is in the place. But before I do that, y'all, I'm Deanna Jean. They call me your collab queen. And I truly believe that collaboration is so much stronger than competition. Yes. And we show evidence of that just in the screen here, right? And one of the ways that we show evidence of that is we collaborate in a tremendous event called the Collabs International Experience. And I wanted to bring you two of our featured speakers. So first, I want to introduce to you the Taurea Avant. So if you do not know Taurea Vision Avant, just go ahead and Google her real quick. Not only is it going to pop up and you're going to see that she is a featured TEDx speaker, but what you're going to see is that she has been in this book writing, book promotion, book marketing game for over a decade. And not only will you see that she's been in the game for herself over the decade, but what I love about Taurea is that her claim to fame is really how many people she has helped to be able to profit from the books that they have written. And she is one of our featured speakers for Collabs at Kana, which pops off early next week. So Taurea, introduce yourself to the people and tell everybody why you are excited and what one thing that people will learn from your talk.
Absolutely. Well, first of all, thank you for having me here, Deanna. You know, you might hear me do random Tourette singing, look, just the truth. I have like Tourette singing, right? I always said, man, if I could have been a singer in my mind, right? But yeah, man, I'm so excited to be here. I'm so excited to be going to Punta Cana. Thank you for just creating an environment like this where we can have some amazing brothers and sisters from all backgrounds, all nationalities coming together to be able to learn how to work together and build business together. Or we're already learning, we're already doing the working together, but we're building business together. I love that. Especially because I come from a space where I don't see that as much. I don't see it as much. I was taught to survive. And a lot of times in survival, all we know is let me do what I can do as much as I can do. You know, God gives us all these talents and gifts, and we just run after all of them instead of learning how to just leverage one and work with other people. So I'm so excited about what we're doing. Okay, you gave me the whole intro, so y'all don't need to know my whole background. But our number is over 6,000 plus speakers and coaches that we've helped to become authors, teaching them how to build multiple streams of income. And also not even just that, you know, I want to just share this, that I started off in the book writing space, teaching people to write books, but I've also helped people launch their own publishing companies, helping other people to write books. So that's how the number has grown. You sow that seed in the good ground, and it creates a harvest that will continue to grow far beyond your years. And so I'm grateful for that. I'm going to be talking about, though, this is the challenge that I see. If you are a speaker, if you are a coach, right? First of all, I believe every speaker and a coach should be a published author. But I know we have some people that are coming that are not yet published authors. Don't worry about it. Today, there are ways you can actually get a book done in days. For me, the best marketing tool I've ever had has been a book. I have used it everywhere, y'all. Let me tell you something. I've gone to expensive, fancy restaurants and had 2 copies of my book sitting out at the bar. I'm telling you the truth, sitting at the bar. And somebody will ask, is that your book? Because I go to high-end places which can afford my services, okay? And so they say, I say, yes, it is. It's $20. It creates conversation. And then I say, you know what? God told me to go ahead. See, I already knew what I was going to tell me when I got there. God told me to get you a book, and I will give books away. And I have done this on so many occasions. One time I did it at a seafood restaurant. Within days, he called me. He said, listen, I'm ready for your services. $5,000 for giving away a $20 book. I've had conferences that have said, hey, we want you to come and speak, because I sent them a package that had my book. So what we're going to do in Punta Cana is we're going to teach you how to turn that book into what I call your success funnel. This is going to allow you to work less, make more with 4 items, right? So I get it. We're gifted all over the place. I told you, we got a lot of gifts, but we have to learn how to narrow and niche it down. And then I'm going to show you how you can leverage that book or the future book and turn it into whatever you desire. So if your goal is $10,000 a month, cool. If your goal is $10,000 a week, cool. If you want to have a $10,000 day or hour, cool. We show you how to do that with the success funnel. And so I'm excited. I need some sun. It's starting to get a little chilly out here. So I'm like, woo.
Girl, let me tell you. The other day, I was on the soccer field with Aubrey, because, you know, Aubrey plays all the sports. And because she plays all the sports, I am outside all the time. And it was like the first day where like the wind picked up. I was like, ooh.
Yeah, you need one of those little pods.
Right. I'm like, it's time to go.
You need one of those pods.
It's strategic. We pick these dates. You know, we do these retreats in April and October. So the October is definitely intentional. You know, Taurea, we've been doing these for a little while now. And when I had the opportunity to meet you by way of introduction from the Dr. C.B.
Dr. C.B. Aisha Mills.
Yes. One of the things that I was impressed by, so many things, but one of the things that I was most impressed by was your ability to help people understand not just how to capture an audience that they're to get in front of, but helping them understand when that audience has left them, when that event is over. How do I keep them engaged? Y'all, that is the number one question that people ask me when I say, what's the hardest part about networking? They don't say meeting people, introducing myself to people. They say nurturing relationships. The follow-up is the hardest part. So we heard that. And when I saw Taurea, I was like, girl, what you doing? What you doing from October? And she was like, well, I guess I'm coming to Punta Cana. So
yes, I am.
I am thrilled. And what I love is that Taurea is not just coming by herself. She's actually bringing one of her clients with her, because that's what we do. We want to make sure that we are circulating the wealth, the knowledge, the collaboration strategies. So really, really excited. Cannot wait. And then, of course, y'all know we can't have a collabs international experience without Chanel Evans, right? Market attraction extraordinaire. So if you Googled Chanel, you are going to find a number of things, right? You're going to find that Chanel is now a top podcaster in the right? You are going to find that Chanel has helped to manage over $1 billion in projects in the construction industry. You are going to find that Chanel has a knack for numbers and financials. You're going to find that Chanel is a community advocate. You're going to find that Chanel is the other half, the second half of the amazing fire savvy business mastery agency. You're going to find all these things. And you might just find that Chanel is Monty's wife and mom to 3 adult girls who keep her on her toes no matter what. Chanel, please go ahead and introduce yourself to the people. And then also, please let us know one thing that people are going to be getting from your talk in Punta Cana.
Yeah, so this is always funny to me when you're like sitting on these podcasts or summits and somebody's introducing you. I always feel like, you know, when you go to church and it's like the guest
like
they're like, yeah. That's me. That's what I always tell the camera first when the person is introduced, because you know when you sitting at church and they all like staring at the first lady or the guest pastor, and she just sitting there like. I'm gonna do a meme about that. I've recorded quite a few, but I haven't actually put them out yet. So I'm gonna put a meme out there. But what's up, y'all? My name is Chanel, and consultants, organizations hire me when they recognize they've hit a revenue ceiling. And they want to smash through that revenue ceiling and reach a new audience, expand their current audience. And specifically, usually is through social media. Usually is through some refined messaging. Usually is through, you know, crafting an offer that they are excited to show up for and that their clients are excited to and craving, right? So let's see, where do I even start? So yes, I bet on myself 4 years ago. As Deanna mentioned, I was a finance director for a global construction firm. I was making I was like the mover and the shaker. I was at the top of my game but also recognized, to be honest, that I was not in a space where I loved what I was doing. And I was traveling all of the time. I got to travel the world, but I have 3 young adult daughters. At the time, they were elementary age. Like, okay, not this, you know, it's great, but not this is not really what I want to be doing. And I left that role and basically took on a fractional CFO role, doing part-time accounting, finance for companies. But my husband and I, during that time, launched a nonprofit organization where we empower youth through the sport of track and field. We started with 8 kids. 3 of them were my own. we quickly grew to be award-winning, nationally recognized organization. And people would come to me and like, yo, like, who's doing your social media? Who's doing your marketing?
You're
It was me. I was still doing fractional CFO work. Basically, I was doing fractional marketing work. So I was a fractional CFO, fractional CMO for organizations in my community. And just when the pandemic started, I was like, Chanel, if you don't go all in on the thing that you want to do, this is development, the marketing, the helping entrepreneurs build and grow their business right this moment. If you don't do it right now with the world is shut down, you're not going to do it. Fast forward, now here we are. I have an award-winning podcast, podcaster, award-winning business advisor. I'm a champion in the community, but I help my clients do the same. My goal and my passion is to change the landscape for women entrepreneurs, for Black entrepreneurs. I happen to do that through client attraction, but I bring my finance brain in so I can make sure that, yes, you're doing the marketing, but it's done with a profitability, kind of lens, right? Because we could do all the shakes on social, but if you are not making money, it's not gonna work, right? And so what I'm really passionate about is I'm gonna be sharing with Punta Cana, because this is now my 4th time?
This is 4. This is number 4.
And I'm excited because every year it evolves. Every time the room expands, not just in people, but it expands in knowledge. It expands in collaboration. Like what you're witnessing now is literally an evolution of, hey, this is something that we want to offer the clients. Who do we know in the circle that can do it, right? So what I we're working with our clients on is, okay, how do we get people attracted to you? How do you stand out, whether it's on social or in your local community? How do you build that influence that people they gravitate towards you? They want you to stand up and be at their events. They want to see what's on your timeline because they know it's going to be good and juicy. I am the before you get to the success funnel, right? And so I'm going to be working with our clients on how do you stand out in your local market. I call it the pink flamingo method. You ain't got to wear pink to do it, but I do. And so how do you stand out so you look like a pink flamingo in your local community and how do you leverage your local influence? Literally just this morning, 3 weeks ago, on behalf of the Virginia Black Chamber of Commerce, I stood in front of our local economic development organization and pitched a $10,000 request for them to be able to put together a business accelerator, year 2 of it. This morning, while I was rushing to get back to this live, we went and they voted and $10,000 granted. But that doesn't mean you're not your skills, but leveraging it in your local community. So I'm going to be showing clients how to leverage their local relationships and turn that into digital fruits. But then people come to me and they're like, okay, Chanel, like I'm posting, I got a following. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say to get people into my success funnel that Taurea is going to help you build out. I'm going to give you the content and the strategy on how do you get people to take fast action and how do you stand out online. So they're like, okay, yes, I need that. I need to be in your world. I need to be in your funnel. So yeah, I'm pumped about it.
Oh my God. I am so excited, y'all. I mean, think about the impact. First of all, come on receipts, right? She's just going to throw in like, all right, so I used this the other day and this what happened, right?
Yeah.
Example. But like, I mean, come on receipts, right? And I love how, I am truly your collab queen. Like that's what I do. I'm unapologetic about it, right? One of my superpowers, what makes me your collab queen, is being able to see synergies before other people see them. Meeting somebody and being like, hey, you need to know this person. And sometimes I make the intro, people be like, girl, you sure? And I'm like, girl, just give me like 2 more weeks. I'm probably let's do this together, right? And being able to bring people together in a way where it flows and there is magic. So I am going to, of course, be speaking at the event, and I'm going to be talking about how you get into the rooms that Chanel is going to be talking about how you can leverage, right? So how do you identify before you even get into the spaces, what types of spaces you need to be in through the power of connection and networking? One of the most important parts about networking is the top funnel part, figuring out what rooms you're supposed to be in. Who are the people you're supposed to connect to? How do you connect with them in a way where they invite you into those rooms that are sacred and that are super, super powerful? So that is what I am going to be talking about. And I cannot wait. And then, of course, we have the Donna St. Louis, who is going to be there as well. Donna is in Florida right now. She was right in that path of Milton. She is okay. But we are thinking of her, and she will be in Punta Cana. She getting there early. She's like, ain't nothing stopping me.
Right.
She's not joining us on the live, but she's going to be in Punta Cana. And Donna is all about, okay, cool. You've gotten on these stages. You have this success funnel. How do you now take that opportunity and how do you blow it up from a high ticket sales perspective? How do you take what you thought was a $2,000 sale? How do you make that a $200,000 sale, right? So we taking you full circle with this thing. I am so excited about this. I'm going to play one video real quick because y'all like, all right, I see all the stuff, but can I see who the other people are going to be that'll be in there? You know, what kind of vibe is it? Like, I know you're going to be talking and stuff, but are y'all going to be having fun? Well, just a little sneak peek into it so that when we announce our location for April 2025, you just in the DMs, you on the back end, you ready to go. So I'm gonna play a quick video from Collabs International exactly 1 year ago. It actually popped up on my timeline today. Exactly 1 year ago, we were at this Collabs International. I'm gonna play it for y'all, and then we're gonna play it out. Here we go.
Hey y'all, I'm Deanna Jean. I'm your collab queen, and experts like you come to me when they want to enhance their visibility, impact, and revenue. But the experts that I work with, they want to do that by collaborating with other experts, and we do that in a community called the Success Tribe. Day 3 was the meat of collabs in Cancun. We started off giving everyone their collab personality, and that was amazing because there was so much clarity that came from that. After the collab personalities, we had Donna and Chanel from Fire Savvy come in and tell us how we can leverage those personalities to make strong, revenue-rich collaborations. Day 3 was a lot of work, but also a lot of fire. We even ended with a nice spades tournament. A good, friendly competition. It was a good day.
All right.
Love it.
That spades tournament was friendly though.
Look, I was looking at
because it did reference the space tournament that I think Monty beat Deanna and Greg.
Boy.
Don't sound like it was friendly.
First of all,
spades.
I do believe that was the space tournament that was referenced in the video.
listen. So what I'm saying is redemption is ours. That's all I'm gonna say. Redemption is ours.
It's not fair because I won't have Monty as my partner.
Just say,
I have Nicole.
I was gonna say Nicole Brown gonna be there now.
Nicole a card shark too. So
we gonna work it out.
No.
Taurea, you play spades?
Listen, no. I mean, I will,
okay.
but if I feel like it's about to get like, if I renege, I don't need no problems. Because I'm not that girl.
Listen. Taurea, didn't you go to Hampton University?
I did, but let me tell you something about the way that I live my life. See, I live my life like I feel like I could win big. So, you know, I might have a card where one might be questionable. I'm counting it as a book. Okay,
look,
that's me.
Right.
So listen, I'm not, you know.
Listen, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna pair you with your Hampton sister, Dr. Rhonda Alexander. Right?
Okay. What the we're gonna be real chill and relaxed, so we're not finna be getting all hype with y'all. Okay,
you're right.
We'll be the ones to win.
We're gonna keep it cute and classy.
Listen,
yeah, we keep it classy and we'll win.
What we gonna do is we also gonna pack the Uno cards. We gonna pack the Uno cards.
No, that's just as bad. We're checking out the whole situation. We definitely need to record this.
Listen, y'all already know. Y'all could tell. If this is the live, imagine what's gonna happen when we get the rest of the crew together. Imagine what it's gonna be like in Punta Cana. Chanel and Taurea, I really can't wait. I can't wait to see y'all in a couple of days. I can't wait to see our clients, the transformation, all the amazing things that are gonna happen. And I'm super, super excited. And if you're watching this and you're saying, dang, I missed it, you don't have to miss April. You're gonna miss this one. This one is missed. Right. But you don't have to miss April 2025. Right. Check your calendar. Our dates are April 28th, May 2nd, at a location to be announced. And hit me up in the DMs if you want to make sure that you are one of the first people that get an opportunity to jump in with us. Taurea and Chanel, I appreciate y'all so much. I can't wait. I'm going to play us out with our little commercial, and then I'm going to see y'all in Punta Cana.
Awesome.
Hey y'all, it's Deanna Jean, your collab queen. And experts come to me when they are ready to enhance their visibility, their impact, and their revenue. But the experts that I work with, they want to do that by collaborating with other experts, and we do that in our Success Tribe. Sound like your jam? You want to go ahead and join us in our Success Tribe group? Just go to thesuccesstribe.com, and we can't wait to see you there.